So if you're like me, you got some big house goals, which is cool. You should have house goals. But here in Michigan, we got some of the most expensive real estate that might just do it for you. So in this video, I'm covering some of the most expensive, most over the top and downright cool pads that we're gonna explore here in Michigan. So stick around because we're getting after it right now. Hey, what's going on, you guys? If you're meeting for the first time, my name is Eric Meldrum. I make videos about all things Metro Detroit. I cover what it's like to live here, work here, play here, the snow and the sunshine and everything in between. I'm also a licensed real estate professional and help people just like you buy, sell, relocate, and invest here in the Metro Detroit market. And we want to help you do just that. So if you're moving here in 1 month or 1 year from now, go ahead, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All my contact information is down below. Super easy to get a hold of us. And if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe and tap that little bell so you're the first to learn about all the new videos we put out just like this. All right, so let's get right into it. Now, this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while now. Some of the most expensive real estate right here in Michigan is right in our backyard in Metro Detroit. Now, we do have a ton of other areas in Michigan. Northern Michigan and the West Coast are boasting some absolutely beautiful homes. We got a couple on the list today that are from there, but for the most part, when we look at Metro Detroit, there's this huge cluster in Oakland Township. We got Rochester, Bloomfield Hills, Birmingham, which is home to some of the most beautiful real estate here in Michigan. And these homes that we're gonna go over today, guys, they are showstoppers. When I'm talking about showstoppers, like, I love looking at real estate. I look at real estate all day long, but this is by far one of my most favorite things to do is look at luxury real estate and really just kind of match like what's going on with the lifestyle. Like, do we even need to leave the compound? Like, if you're building that massive of a home and you have swimming pools, tennis courts, basketball courts, like, why do you even need to leave? Right? It's just fascinating to me. And I love the architecture. I love everything that it has. And if you got silly money like that, like, why not? Why not build a massive home and have these type of amenities right at your fingertips? So let's dive into it. These homes are going to blow your socks off. So let's get after it. All right. So the first one we're going to take a look at today is in West Bloomfield. And this home's coming in at $7.999 million. I don't know where they left off the two nines at the end. They just kind of rounded up to 900, but 7.9 doesn't really matter. But just to give you a heads up, we are only going up from here. So if you want to know what the most expensive home here in Michigan is, stick around to the end to find out. So this one in West Bloomfield is 6236 Bloomfield Glens in West Bloomfield Township. Now this one has 8 bedrooms, 15 bathrooms, 9 full bathrooms and 6 half bathrooms, and over 24,000 square feet. So you might be asking yourself, like, what the heck do I need 15 bathrooms for? Well, you got 24,000 square feet. So when you have people over and they're roaming around your house, somebody's gonna wind up getting lost and need to use a bathroom. So 15 bathrooms to choose from. This home's sitting on over 10 acres. And as we go through some of these pictures, I mean, they're absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna make these full size so you guys can see these, but absolutely beautiful. This home has an indoor pool, a custom wine cellar. You can see from the grounds, it's got a private tennis court. It's really got everything. 10 acres of really private, secluded area there around the house. And it's got 6-car garage. So if you're a car enthusiast, this is probably the perfect place for you. I mean, look at this whole parking lot. You got all of your room for all your cars in there, straight into the garage. It's gated, so nobody can get in, but a lot of custom stonework on the outside, which is really cool. I love the architecture inside, just the design and feel. You got your lap pool, indoor basketball court as well, so you can play some b-ball with your friends on the way over. And one of my favorites, check this out, it's got a golf simulator on the inside. That's my goal. I need to get a golf simulator, even if it's a small rinky-dink one. I still need to practice. It's got an indoor gym, and then it's got an indoor movie theater as well. So this thing's got it all. From the wine cellar here, you can see all the rich mahogany, in the wine cellar. It's really cool. We got a great little office space here, dark tones, and then the kitchen as well. So this home's got a lot of custom features in it. This one's situated in West Bloomfield for 7.9. So let's head on to the next one. All right, so the next one we're gonna take a look at is in Franklin, Michigan, and this one's coming in at 8.9 million. Now, I told you we're going up from here. They're only gonna keep getting better, more expensive, depending on what you're looking for. One of these might be a perfect match for your lifestyle. So keep an eye out for that one that just matches just perfectly. All right, so this one's in Franklin, Michigan. It's coming in at 8.9 million. It's got a tennis court, and I think so many homes in Franklin, Michigan have tennis courts. I think it's like one of the highest percentage of of properties that have tennis courts or basketball courts in Franklin, Michigan. So this one coming in at 8.9, we got 5 bedrooms, 12 baths, and over 21,000 square feet, situated on 1.75 acres. And if you're familiar with Franklin, that's a pretty large lot size. You know, the lot sizes in the surrounding areas are not as large. So to find 1.75 acres in really the central part of Metro Detroit is really cool. So great find on this one. This one's got a lot of cool features to it. So let's hop on the inside and take a look at what's going on with this property. So as we step inside this house, this one's got a lot of character to it. So a lot of exposed beams, a lot of stonework on the inside of the house. As you can see here, the fireplace is floor to ceiling, complete stone. It's got big beams arching over the living space. So super cool. It's got that kind of rustic feel to it. And then they have the dark windows. That's a huge thing that I'm super into right now, is these dark windows. And there's a lot of new construction that they're putting them into. I think it just looks really clean, and it's got that modern feel, and I think it's going to be one of those things that goes into the timeless bucket. I think the dark windows are one of those things that are just going to be timeless, so I really dig it. And then as we go through this house, you can see a lot of the custom woodwork, office spaces, and just little lounge areas, a lot of exposed beams, a lot of custom paneling and cabinets on the inside. Going through, this is a nice little hangout area. So that's your goal. Drop in the comments below. We can share that together. We can share the spiral staircase, and we can go after it. Let's get our goals, guys. So cool double island in the kitchen leading into the living room. And then this home also has an indoor basketball court, and it's got a kitchen on the lower level. So when you're entertaining your guest on the outside, everyone's hanging out at the pool, you don't got to run upstairs and grab all your stuff. Nope, you got enough money, just build another kitchen in the basement. So that's what they got here, another kitchen overlooking the pool. All right, so there you go. That home in Franklin, Michigan was absolutely massive. It's got a lot of cool features to it. Indoor basketball court, outdoor pool, you know, the list goes on. Again, this one's coming in at 8.9, but let's head on up to the next one. All right, so next up on our list, we're heading out of Metro Detroit. We're gonna head over to the west side of the state, just north of New Buffalo, just south of South Haven, is a little township called Chickaming Township. I believe I said that correctly. If I butchered it, let me know in the comments. Chickaming Township on the west side of Michigan. This is home to this beautiful home on Lake Michigan. Now this one's coming in at 9.45 million, and this one has 9 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, just over 1,100 square feet. So as you can see from the architecture here, this is a Georgian inspired style home. It's got a lot of great features. It's more of like, I would think this is like stately. Like this is, all the homes that we've looked at so far, they're massive, but this one just looks stately. So I don't know if that means anything to you, the stately look, but it's got that Georgian inspired kind of view here. This one does have 148 feet of lake frontage on Lake Michigan, and the views to Lake Michigan are absolutely beautiful. So the winds do get a little bit gusty coming off of Lake Michigan between, you know, Chicago and this side of the state. Some of the features this home has is a 40-foot pool with jacuzzi. You can see this very long, narrow driveway up to the home. It's got that very, I keep going back to the word stately. Like this is just a very stately home. I really like it. Those big columns there, it just looks very presidential almost. So let's go check out the inside. It's got a lot of attention to detail in it. Not my cup of tea when it comes to the decorating and interior design in here, but again, my flavor isn't everyone's flavor. So, you know, this type of home, even though I love it from the outside, I don't love it on the inside. So I would get rid of a lot of this. It's just kind of way over the top for me. I like things simple. I like things just more simple, more clean. Less is better for me when it comes to the decorating here. But I can see if somebody's into this type of architecture, like this looks very well done. Now this is a room I could get down with. This pool room and the bar, this is somewhere I would hang out for hours, hang out with friends, you know, just kind of chop it up, play some pool. And I'm not, and I like the wood. I mean, I'm good with the wood. Everything else in the house I could pass on, but I do like this room a lot. And then of course you got your movie theater here. I don't know, they might want to get a little bit more cozy chairs or comfortable chairs for the movie theater. But again, not buying this house. It's not my cup of tea, but it is one of the most expensive houses in Michigan. So I wanted to bring it to your attention. All right, so let's head back from the west side of the state. Let's head over and take a look at one of the more expensive homes here in Metro Detroit. All right, so we're back from the west side of the state and we are in Rochester, Michigan. Now this home is listed at 9.85 million and it has got so much going on inside. I'm going to spend a little bit of time here going over exactly what this home has to offer. We're looking at 1700 Great Foster Court in Rochester, Michigan. Now let's go take a look at what this house has going on. You have 6 bedrooms, 15 baths, over 2,500 square feet, situated on 7.66 acres. Now, if you're a car enthusiast, it has 15 car garage. I think it says 15 plus. So maybe you can fit 20 in there. Maybe it's 25 if you have those little small race cars. But you can fit a lot of cars in the driveway. And here's the cool part. If you are into cars and you like garages, this one has a car lift. It goes from the garage down to the lower level, and then you can park all of your cars. It's super cool. It's like a Batmobile. Like you're just pulling your Batmobile up and then lifting it up. Awesome. I want to go check that out regardless. I love stuff like that. And then in addition to that cool stuff in this house, it also has secret passageways. And if you followed any of my other videos or been on showings with me, I'm always looking for those secret passageways in houses. Like I want to know those secret rooms. I know they're there. Showed a lot of houses in Oakland Township, and I found like 5 of them in my time. And I was so surprised, so excited. I mean, like it's like a kid in a candy store, just like, oh my gosh, like pop this door open and here goes this hidden room. So this one actually has a hidden room in it, a lot of secret passageways, and one of them leads to a poker room. So if you're into secret rooms, this one has a ton of them. I don't know where they are yet, but maybe you and I can go check it out. So totally private grounds as you're coming in. You got your wraparound deck that you can basically get to from any room in the house, it looks like, just like an entertainer's paradise. So as we're going through here, so a lot of custom detail, a lot of brick pavers in the back, which is a lot of attention to detail when it comes to that type of stuff. And then you have this grand entryway here, which you got this awesome staircase going up. And I like that design on the staircase as well. It's pretty cool. And then you have this art piece which goes from the lower level to the upper level on your right hand side that goes straight through. So that's really nice. These floors look really cool. So the staircase just goes down to the lower level. I love that little spiral. All right, so in addition to your 15 car garage, you are just gonna hang out. You got your movie theater room here, hang out with your friends, watch some movies. These look like a lot more comfortable chairs. Remember the last house we were at? Those chairs were not comfortable. These look like more my style. If you're going to the Imagine Theater, the most comfortable chairs. Don't go anywhere else. Just go to the Imagine Theater. You'll have a great time. Or you don't even need to leave. You're just gonna go right into your movie theater room here and go check out the new flicks. All right, the one thing I love about this home is the kitchen. All right, so even though I'm not into dark tones when it comes to cabinets and things like that, I do really like this kitchen. For some reason, my eyes are drawn to it. I think it's the soft countertops along with the soft wood tones, and then the backsplash just kind of pulls it all together. So even though this is my cup of tea, I still really do like this kitchen. What would be an ideal kitchen for you? Let me know in the comments below. So I think one of the coolest features of this home has to be the indoor pool with the waterfall. I mean, check that out. Is that not gorgeous? Couldn't get any better than that. I can definitely picture myself just sitting on there, watching my kids swim, just reading a book, drinking some coffee in the morning, letting them swim around. Oh, man, that sounds great. Let's make it happen, guys. All right, so you ready for the most expensive home here in Michigan? Well, this one is topping out at $9.9 million. And guess what? This is not where the price started. It actually started over $11 million. So this one got a ton of publication, a ton of social media presence when it first hit the market. Everybody and their brother was like, oh my God, it's the most expensive home in Michigan. It still is the most expensive home in Michigan. It's been cut by almost $2 million on the price point. So this one has a lot of attention to detail. Quick story, builder Vito Anthony is the builder of this home, and he started in 2000, and it took him about 5 years to complete the build. And you'll see as we go through some of the rooms in the home, there's so much attention to detail. So not only did the construction on the outside take a couple years, each room was meticulously planned and manicured to a certain theme and a certain thing that he wanted. And there's a lot of congruency through the house, and it's not gaudy. Like, this is the most beautiful home I've seen without being gaudy. And I've seen a lot of mansions. We were at a mansion in Grand Blanc before, and there was like over the top. It was just way too over the top. Just not my style. Kind of like that Georgian one that we saw on the other side of the state. But again, I'm gonna stop beating up on that home. This one's all right. So coming in with 7 bedrooms and 20 baths. Now, yes, I said that right, 20 baths. We got 22,000 square feet. So that's really like a bathroom for every 1,000 square feet that you have in the house. Pretty good. So you don't have to walk far to get to a bathroom if you're going to be roaming around this mansion. But the old world inspired, like European style here is really prevalent. So you can see from the outside, a lot of peaks, a lot of stone. I love this like medieval kind of archway here. It's kind of like a moat around the house, super cool. A lot of things that you're going to see from this home is really the attention to detail. So down to all these brick pavers, the columns, the stonework, right? These are like one continuous piece of stone. To bring this in and put this together, it's absolutely phenomenal, and it looks cool, but we don't realize what it takes to actually put this together. These are solid pieces of stone, solid columns that are coming in and being placed on this archway here. So I'm really taken back by a lot of the architecture and attention to detail in this home. So as you can see, as we go through, custom woodwork throughout the home, a lot of cool accent pieces here, wood exposed columns. For me, when I step inside one of these homes, like I'm taken back by all the woodwork and the attention to detail, even the inlay woodwork on the floor. And you can see that here in the office. They didn't just put a hardwood floor in, they put inlay design in. So, and here we go again with the custom tile work, inlay designs, not just a full entire spectrum of the same tile. We have inlays that are going to bring the pieces together, bring the rooms together. Then you can see here the ceiling is all painted. You got another beautiful hardwood floor here with a stone fireplace. This room brings it all together. And even though I don't love some of the furniture pieces in here, I still really do like the architecture in it. Let me know what you think of the furniture down below in the comments. So a couple fun facts about the home. It's got 118 rooms, 118 windows, and 131 doors. That's a lot of windows, a lot of rooms, and a lot of doors. This house is just massive. So I think one of my favorite rooms in this whole entire house is probably the kitchen. If I could turn that whole entire brick stove area into a pizza oven, oh man, that'd be my dream. Maybe I don't need to tear that out. Maybe I can just build a pizza oven somewhere else in this 22,000 square foot home. But that's on my goals. If you got goals like that, I want to know what those are in the comments below. Do you want a pizza oven? Do you want, something else that's very unique to your home? Let me know what that is. I'd love to hear it. We can just get lost in this house. I mean, going through room by room, you can see all the attention to detail, even down to the carpet. There's no stone left unturned for a design aspect in this home. So I think it really, again, for me, some of this stuff is a little bit over the top, like I said before, but the attention to detail and the thought that goes into something like this, I really appreciate it, because it takes a lot to build a home. And when you're customizing each room for a different theme, that is a whole entire job within itself. I mean, we can't even agree on one paint color for, the bathroom that we're going to paint at home. My wife and I were like, no, do this color, do that color. So when it comes to this type of stuff, great appreciation from the real estate side. Like, props to Vito for pulling all this together. I'm sure he had a big team of designers that came through and did this, but this home is really tastefully done. I really like it. Then here you got your indoor pool. I love the ceiling. It makes you look like you're outside. You got the pool there, so you can just imagine just laying on your back, looking up, feeling like you're outside, looking at the clouds. Like, who thinks of that? Who thought to put a cloud on the ceiling? There's always a list when you build a custom home. There's things that you wish you would go back and do over again, and this is probably one of them. If you have an indoor pool, you're probably thinking to yourself like, man, I should have painted the ceiling, or maybe I still can. Maybe I still can paint the ceiling, put clouds on it, and feel like you're outside. So here's something you don't see very often with mega mansions. On any of the other ones that we've looked at today, I haven't seen a mechanical room. So here's the mechanicals for this house. This is what makes everything tick inside this house. Look at this. Look how well organized this is. You got your furnaces, you got all of your water pipes running through. I mean, this is a mega mansion with this type of electrical panel, with this type of circuit board. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on here. All right, you guys, so those are the most expensive homes right here in Michigan as of shooting this video. So I got a question for you. Out of all the houses we saw today, I want you to tell me what your favorite house was down in the comments below. I'd love to take that poll and see if maybe the house that I didn't like was the crowd favorite, or maybe it was a different one. So drop that in the comments below. We'd love to hear it. And hey, if you're moving here in 1 month or 1 year from now and you want to buy any of these houses, let me know. I'd be happy to show them to you. Or better yet, reach out, get a hold of us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. I've even got my Calendly link down below in the description, so you can schedule a call with me and my team, and we'd be happy to help you make a smooth move here to Michigan. All right, guys, until next time, go check out these other videos that we got about all things Michigan, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.